Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
BPM 66 to keep the peace intact. Opinions, mornings, versions of myself I can't get back. But somewhere in the giving there were things I held on to, small and stubborn seeds of who I always knew I knew. They weren't loud enough to notice in the noise of all those years, but they were growing in the quiet underneath the smiles and tears. All that I kept is all that I am, the thread that ran through everything, the original plan I bent, but I didn't break. I drifted but came back. All that I kept was enough to find my way from there. A journal in a drawer that nobody ever read, a song I hummed in private, certain things left unsaid. The part of me that watched from somewhere slightly to the side, taking careful notes on everything I couldn't say out loud. That witness never left me, never traded me away, and I'm grateful for that quiet keeper every single day. All that I kept is all that I am, the thread that ran through everything, the original plan I bent, but I didn't break. I drifted but came back. All that I kept was enough to find my way from that. To anyone who's wondering if anything survived the years of compromise and caretaking, of swallowing the tears, something in you kept the flame behind the hand that hid it. You'll know it when you feel it. You never really lost it. All that I kept is all that I needed, more than I imagined, more than I considered. The thread that ran through everything was stronger than I knew. All that I kept has brought me here, and here is finally true. The self you protected in the quiet years was worth every bit of keeping.
Wind comes down through the canyon walls, carries names I don't say anymore. Every echo sounds like something I've been running from before. Let the wind take what it wants to take. I'm not holding on today, I'm just listening. Sage and dust and amber light, nothing here is asking why. I used to fight the quiet, now I let the canyon wind reply. Let the wind take what it wants to take. I'm not holding on today, I'm just listening. Maybe peace was never a mountain, maybe it was always just this breeze. Something moving through me, something finally set free. Just the wind now, just the wind.
I was looking at you this morning and something stopped me. The way the light came in and found you where you stood. All the years written into you like rings inside a tree trunk. And I thought, God, I wouldn't change a single thing I'm seeing. You said us something different from the start, forever version of the way we looked at 22. But what I see in you is better. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. You laughed the other day and I could see the young one in you, right there underneath the face that time has touched. And both of them are you, and both of them I love. But this one right here is the one who knows me best. The world is always looking somewhere else, but I'm right here and I see exactly what I've got. And it's not less, it's more. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. We live in a world that doesn't want to age, chasing back whatever it imagines it has lost. But I've been watching you walk into this season, and darling, you are everything that's worth the cost. This is not a consolation prize, this is the main event. What you look like now is what I hope I get to keep looking at forever. What you look like now takes my breath the same as it did. Then I didn't think it was possible to love you more. But here I am, completely wrong again. What you look like now. May I spend the rest of my mornings getting stopped by you in the light.
The evening folds its blue across the bay, and all the working boats have slipped away. One window burns beyond the harbor wall, too far to know, but near enough to call. I wonder where the years have carried you, and whether dust still makes you wonder too. One more line across the bay keeps a little loneliness away. Maybe somewhere in the darkening blue, you are watching one more light and thinking of me too. I heard you found a town beside the sea, a garden dog's a quiet family. I smiled because the life I wished for you was never mine to give, but still came true. No need to turn the years around again. Some love grows kinder after it has been. One more light across the bay keeps a little loneliness away. Maybe somewhere in the darkening blue, of you. One more light across the bay keeps a little loneliness away. Maybe somewhere in the darkening blue, you are watching one more light and thinking of me too. The light goes out, but not the warmth it made.
I used to move my chair so you'd have more room, pulling my elbows, lower my voice, leave before noon. I learned to laugh at jokes I didn't find funny, learned to need less, ask for less, cost less than money. But somewhere in the middle of all that shrinking, I caught myself disappearing, and I started thinking, there's room enough for me at this table, room enough to breathe, room enough to stay. I've been folding myself into corners for the very last time today. I've worn polite like a coat in the August heat, kept my opinions quiet on every crowded street. But the years have a way of asking what you traded, and I've got answers now that won't be understated. I'm not looking for a fight, not looking for an audience. I'm just done with all this quiet disappearance. There's room enough for me at this table, room enough to breathe, room enough to stay. I've been folding myself into corners for the very last time today. It wasn't one moment, it was 1,000 small surrenders, a lowered hand, a swallowed word, a fire down to embers. But embers don't go out, they wait, and I've been waiting long enough. There's room enough for me at this table, room enough to speak, room enough to stay. I spent so long folding myself into corners, but I'm taking up my space today. The chair fits just right when you stop moving it away.
New England winters, concrete, a different kind of cold. I forgot the way the light sits on the San Gabriel foothills. Or maybe I just needed somewhere far to make it go. But something broke in March, I don't know what it was exactly. A dream, a phone call, or the smell of someone's yard. I packed the car in April with no real plan behind me. Just the compass pointed toward what I'd left so hard. The long road home, it doesn't get shorter with the years. The long road home cuts through all the distance and the fear. But the canyons still out there, and the coast is still the coast. The long road home takes you back to what you need the most. I crossed the Nevada border in the golden afternoon. The Joshua trees stood watching like they knew I'd always come. The hills turned soft and brown the way I'd seen them in my memory. And I rolled the window down and let the desert dry my lungs. When the ocean came in view between the mountains and the highway, I didn't cry, I just got quiet for a mile. Then I laughed because I recognized the feeling, that particular relief that has no name, just wears a smile. The long road home, it doesn't get shorter with the years. The long road home cuts through all the distance and the fear. But the canyon's still out there, and the coast is still the coast. The long road home takes you back to what you need the most. Stop fighting what I knew. The long road home was the only thing I had to do. The canyon's still waiting, and the coast still calls your name. The long road home, and you're finally glad you came. California doesn't hold a grudge, she just holds the light on.
Doesn't anymore. One plate on the table, one glass of red wine, one candle I lit just because the light looked fine. No one to insult about the music or the hour. No performance, no pretending, just me and the power. And I waited for the loneliness to walk through the door, but it stood outside a moment and then came no more. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. Now the quiet is the feeling I was always meant to feel. I used to fill the silence with whatever noise was near. A television, a telephone, a reason to appear. Busy enough to miss myself, crowded enough to hide from the person who'd been knocking, patient from inside. But the knocking got too gentle to keep ignoring, and I opened up the door one unremarkable morning. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. Now the quiet is the feeling I was always meant to feel. This isn't giving up on love or locking out the world. It's knowing who you are before the next chapter unfurls. I've sat at crowded tables, feeling utterly alone. Now one chair and one candle feel more full than I have known. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I've found. Not an ending, not a settling, just solid ground. I used to think that solitude was something to outrun. Now I light the candle slowly, and I savor every one. Some of the best company I've ever had has been my own.
I woke before the old clock called my name. The room was blue, the street was still. A line of gold came through the curtains and rested on the windowsill. There were years I thought the world was waiting somewhere just beyond my door. Now the the quiet in this little house feels like everything I was searching for. The kettle sings, the floorboards sigh, and I don't need to wonder why. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow, I have all I need here, more than I once knew. Morning through the curtains, let it find me here, with a grateful heart wide open, and nothing left to fear. There's a picture from a summer long ago. The kids were small, the car was new. We were tired and barely making payments, but every dream we had felt true. Now their voices come from distant cities, and their lives have found their way. Still this table holds 1,000 stories in the light of another ordinary day. The years moved on, but left behind a softer heart, a quieter mind. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow, I have all I need here, more than I once knew. Morning through the curtains, let it find me here, with a grateful heart wide open, and nothing left to fear. I used to measure life in miles, indoors unopened, distant signs. Now I measure it in peaceful hours, and the hand that still reaches for mine. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow, I have all I need here, more than I once knew. Morning through the curtains, let it find me here, with a grateful heart wide open, and nothing left to fear. The day begins where the sunlight stays. There were years I held my breath and just hoped this was strong enough. When the ground between us cracked and we couldn't find the words I remember driving home alone and asking someone in the dark if this thing we started young still had a beating heart. But something in you wouldn't let go, and something stubborn in me wouldn't either. We found each other past the fire. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. Now I look across the table at the face I know by heart. Every line of conversation, every gray year we walked, and I'm so glad we didn't trade it for the easier road out, because the hard way through was worth what we found on the other side. Not every love survives the distance, not every promise holds the weight, but we built something real. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. I'm not saying it was always beautiful. There were days I couldn't even look you in the eye. But I am saying that the beauty that came after was worth every silent night, every stubborn fight. This is what love looks like when it's not given up. We made it, and I choose you again through all of it. We made it, and whatever comes next, I'm not scared of, because we already know we're the kind of people who hold on. We made it. 30 years of finding out how strong this really is. Turns out it was stronger than either of us knew. Been so many versions of a person almost right, almost what they needed, almost worth the fight, almost comfortable in my own skin on a good day, almost honest in the things I didn't quite know how to say. Almost has a weight that only gets heavier with time. One morning I woke up done with
worth becoming.
Finally me, and it feels like coming home, like a song I always knew the words to, but had never sung alone. Finally standing in the center of this one and only life. Finally me. The longest journey any of us takes is back to who we always were.
Before the fires came, the hills were green past April. The creek ran through the live oaks on the bend. I photographed the meadow every season. I didn't think I'd need to remember them. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. My neighbors planted redwoods on the hillside. They said they'd shade their grandchildren one day. The roots were taking hold, the bark was new and hopeful. Before the summer came and took it all away. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. The birds came back the following spring. I don't know how they knew to. The ground was black, but something underneath was already deciding to push through. The fires taught me this: nothing beautiful is guaranteed.
Before the city started shouting, and watched the gray arrive alone. 40 years of doors and deadlines, 40 years of chasing more. message lit the morning. Just 6 words across the screen. Coffee's warm, the river's rising, and I knew what you could mean. There are seasons made for leaving. There are seasons made to stay. Take me back to the quiet, where my name sounds like my own. I have spent enough years proving I am ready to come home. We sold the view above the traffic, kept the table and the chairs, found a house beyond the highway with enough room to breathe the air. Now the neighbors wave on Sundays, and the nights are deep and slow. You still read beside the window, like the first time long ago. I once feared a smaller future. Now it feels like something wide. Take me back to the quiet, where my name sounds like my own. I have spent enough years proving I am ready to come home. Oh, let the world keep all its hurry. Let the headlines rise and fall. There is mercy in a garden. There is music in a hall. There is nothing we are missing. There is nowhere left to climb. Just your hand across the table, and the unafraid passing of time. We are back inside the quiet, and my heart has found its tone. I have spent enough years proving now I know that I am home. The river keeps on moving, but we don't have to run. No. We left our shoes at the top of the access stairs and walked the tide line down to where the kelp ends. You told me something that I've never quite forgotten, about the way the seafloor quietly bends. The tide was in our favor, the sky was going gold. We were something past young, but not yet what we'd been told. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. Barefoot on Miramar, the best kind of wandering. Picked a piece of sea glass from the shallow break and put it in my palm like something rare. I still have it on the sill above the kitchen sink. All these years it's been waiting for me there. We never had to promise anything, we only had to stay past the moment when most people pack up and quietly walk away. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. Barefoot on Miramar, the best kind of wandering. Barefoot on Miramar, I think of it when the seasons change. Barefoot on Miramar, when something good arrives after the rain. The ocean holds the light long after the sun is gone. Barefoot on Miramar, we were right where we belong. Some afternoons outlast themselves. That one still hasn't ended.
Never told you how the motel rooms all look the same, how every city lost its color after dark. I kept postcards in my suitcase, but I never knew what for. Every road was just a hallway to the sound of your front door. Home was you all along, not a roof, not a town, just just a place my restless heart lay down. We changed houses, changed the curtains, watched the children come and go, lost some friends and gained some silver, learned what only long years know. Through the seasons, in the silence, through the right turns and the wrong, every place became a shelter because you were there all along. Home was you all along. Not a roof, not a town, just a place my restless heart lay down. One day one of us will leave first, that's the truth we never say. But until the light stops finding us, I will choose you every day. Home was never where we lived, it was you. We were kids under a borrowed moon, chasing headlights down a county road. Now the porch light hums a different tune, but it's still the only place I know. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Your hands don't move the way they used to, mine don't either, truth be told. But when you reach for me at midnight, I still feel 20 years old. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Maybe love was never about the fire, it was always about who stayed. Through the quiet, through the tired, through every ordinary day, and it's still the same sky, wide enough
we've learned to look up. Still the same, you and I. Still more than enough. Still the same sky. Still holding on. That's all I ever wanted to love. You forgot you kept. I answered the daughter, then wife, then mother. Wore every name like it belonged to another. Kept mine in a drawer like a thing out of season. Forgot I had reasons that were only my reasons. And the mirror kept asking a question I've been avoiding. A face I half recognized, a life I'd been borrowing. I wanna hear my own name in my own voice, spoken without permission, spoken by choice. I've been living in the margins of someone else's story. It's time I walk back into my own. I know every landmark on everybody's road, carried everybody's map, everybody's load. But somewhere between the giving and the guiding, I left myself standing at a crossroads undecided. I'm not erasing all the love that shaped me. I'm just reclaiming what was always waiting. I wanna hear my own name in my own voice, spoken without permission, spoken by choice. I've been living in the margins of someone else's story. It's time I walk back into my own. There's a woman, there's a man in the photograph from years ago. Eyes wide open, full of something I let go. I've been chasing that look in the faces all around me, when all this time that look was here inside me. I finally hear my own name in my own voice. Not an apology, a choice. I've been living in the margins long enough now. I'm walking back into my own. Funny how your name sounds different when you mean it.
Turned the key and heard the screen door breathe. kitchen held the afternoon. A blue cup waited by the sink, beside a faded county moon. I used to call this place too quiet. I used to dream in bigger plans. Now I hear my own heart settling where the old road ends. I came back smaller, I came back true. The road ran out and there was you, waiting where the old road ends. The fields were gold behind the church. The grocery sign had lost its red. I passed the house where Mama left, and all the things we never said. No brass band played, no heavens opened, just warm dirt underneath my hands. And peace came walking through the silence where the old road ends. I came back tired, I came back through. The road ran out and there was you, waiting where the old road ends. I thought life had to be louder, to be worthy, to be wide, but the deepest things are waiting